Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syazrina, binti Mohamad Saad with Matrics number 2016540. So today I will talk about cell phone addiction. Is it really a thing and what can you do? As we know, cell phones have become such powerful and versatile tools that until for some people, they feel it is literally indispensable. In fact, it is easy to say that you are the one who lost when you confront your phone. So how do we know whether the attachment to the phone is just a 21st century cultural phenomenon or a genuine life-altering addiction? To figure out the answer, let's take a look at what current research has to say. We will also take a closer look at a symptom of phone overuse, side effects, and how to break the hold from your phone on your daily life. Pew Research Centers reports that 81% of Americans now own smartphone, which is up from just 35% in 2011. And over the past 5 years, Google Trends indicate that the searches for cell phone addiction have likewise been rising. The pathological phone use has given rise to a raft of new terminology such as nomophobia, the fear of going without your phone, textophrenia, the fear that you cannot send or receive texts, and lastly, phantom vibrations, the feeling that your phone is alerting you when it really is not. There is still little doubt that excessive cell phone use is a problem to lots of people. But there is some debate between medical and mental health professionals about whether problematic cell phone use is truly an addiction or it is the result of an impulse control issue. Many medical experts are reluctant to assign the word addiction to anything other than habitual substance misuse. However, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder does recognize one behavioral addiction, which is compulsive gambling. It is worth noting that there are some important similarities between cell phone overuse and behavioral addiction like compulsive gambling. The similarities include loss of control over the behavior, persistence or having real difficulty limiting the behavior, tolerance, the need to engage in the behavior more often to get the same feeling, severe negative consequence stemming from the behavior, withdrawal or feeling of irritability and anxiety when the behavior is not practiced, and lastly, relapse or picking up the habit again after periods of avoidance. There is another similarity between behavioral addiction and cell phone overuse, which is the triggering of a chemical in the brain that reinforces the compulsive behavior. Our brain contains several pathways that transmit a feel-good chemical called dopamine when you are in rewarding situation. For many people, social interaction stimulates the release of dopamine. Because a lot of people use their phone as tools for social interaction, they become accustomed to constantly checking them for the hit of dopamine that is released when they connect with others on social media or some other app. App programmers are counting on that drive to keep you checking your phone. Some apps even withhold and release social reinforcement such as like and comment, so we receive them in unpredictable pattern. When we cannot predict the pattern, we check our phone more often. What researchers do agree on is the fact that teenagers are more likely to demonstrate addiction-like symptoms with their cell phone use than other age groups. Excessive cell phone use among teens is so common that 33% of 13 years old never turn off their phone day or night. And the younger a teen acquires a phone, the more likely they are to develop problematic use patterns. A review of the available research revealed that several personality traits and conditions have been associated with problematic cell phone use. These personality traits include low self-esteem, low impulse control, anxiety, depression, and being highly extroverted. Researchers point out it is not always clear whether the problems with a cell phone overuse are causing this condition or whether the condition themselves make people more vulnerable to overuse. So, how can you tell if you have an overuse problem with your phone? Some of the symptoms including you reach for your phone the moment you're alone or bored, you wake up multiple times at night to check your phone, you feel anxious, upset or short-tempered when you cannot get to your phone use has caused you to have an accident injury, You are spending more and more time using your phone. Phone use interferes with your job performance, schoolwork, our relationship, and lastly, when you try to limit your use, you relapse quickly. One of the hallmarks of any addiction is keeping up the compulsive behavior, even when it can cause severe negative consequences. For example, the risk associated with texting while driving. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report that texting while driving is a triple threat because it causes you to take your eyes off the road, your hands off the wheel, and your mind off driving. That kind of distraction kills 9 people every single day and injures many more. The dangers of using a cell phone while driving are widely known, yet people ignore the risk in pursuit of the small jolt of connectedness a phone provides. Okay, so what are other consequences? Research has shown that people who overuse cell phones may experience anxiety, depression, sleep deficits, and insomnia, relationship conflicts, and poor academic or work performance. That list doesn't take into account the many ways cell phone compulsion satellite affect your life. If your phone habits are interfering your relationship, health, and responsibility, it might take some time to make some changes. The good news is, there are steps that you can take to change the way you interact with your phone to help limit the negative impact in your life. Researchers believe that people who compulsively use their cell phone may be trying to avoid issues in their life where they feel it is difficult or complicated to resolve. So, one of the things to consider is whether there is something deeper bothering you. Resolving the underlying issue could be the key to reducing your anxiety. Knowing what's bothering you could help reduce the need to compulsively text, buy, pin, tweet, swipe, or post. This therapeutic approach can help to eliminate the link between your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It can be a very effective type of therapy to help you change certain behavior patterns. At least one small study suggests that CBT may be effective in balancing changes in brain chemistry associated with cell phone addiction. If you think this type of therapy may help you, you can talk to your primary care doctor about where or how to find a therapist. You also can try other practical steps. Remove time-consuming apps from your phone and access them through a device that you do not carry with you all day. Change your setting to eliminate push notifications and other disruptive alerts. Set your screen to grayscale to keep it from waking you at night. Keep your phone out of sight. Charge your phone somewhere besides your bedroom. Develop hobbies that fit your soul. Replace the game and social media apps with hands-on, real-world activities like meeting up with friends, creating music or art, or doing other volunteer work. And lastly, adopt a growth mindset. Brief relapse, adjustment, and withdrawal symptoms are part of a journey towards healthier phone use. Do not expect to get it right immediately. Expect some setbacks and learn from each experience. It's always okay to reach out for help when you're dealing with any issue that concerns you or that you feel like you don't have control over. If you're noticing any symptoms of addiction or dependence, or the people in your life are talking about the amount of time that you spend with your phone, it's a good idea to ask for help. Consider reaching out to a therapist or doctor, checking out a self-help guide, or follow a digital detox program. If you think you are one of many people who have a phone addiction, make sure to reach for help as soon as possible and before it becomes worse. Remember that there are a lot of people that will help you and will support you to make sure that you make positive changes in your life. That's all from me. Thank you.